Hello guys, welcome back to my live stream. This is actually my second time of doing this, so you are welcome. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope you all are doing well. Don't hesitate to share your opinion here. If you have any questions, reactions, I'll be here to answer that. If you have any questions, you can feel free to type anything you want. We'll answer as we progress. In today's video, we want to look at CS. The topic is CS, is Cesarean Section a safe delivery? A lot of people have had a lot of misconception about this topic. You see women, they'll be like, it cannot be, it's not my portion. I cannot have CS. My pastor says this one. My daddy says this one. It makes me laugh. They don't know the meaning of safe delivery. Safe delivery is a delivery whereby you, the mother, is safe after delivery and your baby is also safe. So what is not a safe delivery with CS? CS is actually a safe delivery. The problem we have in Nigeria especially is the fact that, we go to church a lot. Sometimes all these pastors deceive you. They will tell you that it's not your portion, that the Bible says that you shall deliver like women of Hebrew. Yes, that portion of the Bible did not tell us that they all had vaginal birth. That place was trying to buttress the point that, God gave them speed because of the circumstances surrounding them. Before Pharaoh and his men could come, they were done, with delivery. That place did not mention they did not perform CS on any of them. For all you know, maybe they did that also. Maybe they did it quickly as well. So you should stop being fooled. They will just be deceiving you anyhow, collecting the little one you have, all in the name of going to church. If anybody tells you that CS is not a safe delivery, that person is lying to you. It's a safe delivery. There are conditions that could make one to undergo such. So don't. In fact, something happened recently that, triggered me to make this video. It's been annoying me since, but something happened recently. A woman recently died. The woman's baby was very big. So the doctor asked her to book appointment, that she's not going to have the normal vaginal birth. This woman said no, that her pastor said that she will give birth like women of Hebrew. The doctor gave her his professional opinion. This woman didn't agree. She didn't even tell her husband, because the husband, would have insisted. She didn't tell the husband. She was busy fasting and praying. The problem we have in Nigeria is that, we think everything is spiritual. Everything is not spiritual. There are some things prayers cannot help you with. If you like, pray and fast. There are some things that prayers cannot help you with. You need to know that. The earlier you know that, the better for you. Do you know, this woman continued. Every time she will still come back for antenatal, the doctor will look at her and still tell her the same thing. She said no, that the pastor, in fact, because of the way the doctor was disturbing her, she withdrew from the hospital. She went and registered elsewhere. When the husband asked, she was like, they didn't know what they were doing there, so I had to change. The man said, well, okay, because that was their first pregnancy. So this woman, that was how when she was due, the baby was still not coming. This woman was busy waiting. She waited until this baby finally died in her womb. She didn't even know. How she got a faint idea was the baby was not kicking as usual and all. So they went to the hospital where the baby was confirmed dead. So, she now was telling the husband now what the previous doctor said, and the husband got really angry. And the sadder thing that happened is the fact that the woman later died. I think after the evacuation and every other thing, she did not survive it. She didn't survive it. So you see, we shouldn't be adamant when we are giving professional opinion. Doctor is doctor. Your pastor is your pastor. Pastors mostly handle spiritual things. Your doctor is telling you that you cannot push this baby. That you tell him that your pastor said. What has your pastor got to do with physical thing? Something that the doctor can do for you. So we need to be careful, especially as ladies we are. Everything is not spiritual. I was talking about, some of the things that could make somebody undergo CS. Naturally, everybody will want to go for the normal vaginal birth, although some people even prefer CS because of its benefits. But I'm going to list out some of the things, that will make doctors to suggest that to you. Number one is prolonged labor. Some women could have prolonged labor. Some people, I've seen a woman 2 days, 3 days, she was still in labor. So when it's like that, the doctor could get you and your partner to sign, so CS will be done. Now we are considering the health of the baby and that of the mother. So these are some of the things, these are some of the reasons why CS is important. There are so many reasons. The second thing could be that maybe when your baby has too much weight, and you should listen attentively here, this is important. A lot of times you see babies with palsy. Maybe the baby was too big, and when their mothers were asked that they undergo CS, they refused. They'll be like, "No, my pastor said I gave birth to this one through vagina, so I will do it again." And in the process, they could fracture the baby's bones, and that is palsy. Some people, they will just their neck will start having issues after giving birth to them. So these are some of the things that we should avoid. How can the health of your baby not matter to you as a woman? You are listening to your pastor. It's somehow, because this thing you are seeing is not funny. You see somebody that the wife gave birth through CS. The person will be hiding the fact that it was through CS. They will be hiding it, bottling it up. We're like, because a lot of people think giving birth through CS is not a safe delivery. This is why I'm making this view. It is a safe delivery. I said it before. A safe delivery is a delivery that you yourself, the mother, is healthy after giving birth, and that your baby is safe too. That is that from literally safe delivery. Both of you are safe afterwards. So don't be deceived. You have to consider yourself and the baby first before any other thing. So if it means giving birth to that baby with CS, please do it. It doesn't kill anybody. So another reason people go for CS is maybe when you have when the baby is in danger. Sometimes something could happen and it will be found out that the baby is not getting enough oxygen. When a baby is not getting enough oxygen, something has to be done very fast so as to save the life of that baby. So these are some of the things that, or some of the reasons for having CS. So don't come and say CS is not a safe delivery. You'll be endangering the life of your unborn child, even yours. Because stories abound of people that will, because they refuse CS, they and their babies will die. So let us change this mentality that CS is not a safe delivery. It is a safe delivery. Don't tell me your pastor said. Your pastor is free to say whatever thing he wants to say, but you have to listen to the doctor. Doctor is a professional in that field. Another thing that could make you want to go for CS is when you have multiple babies. Some people give birth to 3-4 children, and pushing that could be risky. So when you have multiple babies, automatically you are having CS. No question asked. So these are some of the things that could make doctors to suggest that. So the next one is, let me see. Okay, the next one is abnormal position. Naturally, probably around 37th week of pregnancy, that baby must have positioned. Naturally, babies come out with their heads first. So, but in this case, when is in our abnormal position, maybe the baby is coming out with the hand, or is even using the bum to come out. Sometimes it could be breech. They will just be lying down, and as such, they can hardly come out. So in that case, the only remedy is to undergo CS for the safety of that baby. If you are just joining us, we are talking about CS. We are trying to look at the importance of CS. We want to see whether it's a safe delivery or not. So that's what we are talking about. And so far, we've said it's a safe delivery. That there are other challenges, someone can have that will make that person to undergo CS. That primarily it is a safe delivery. I want you to know that, even if you don't know any other thing. I want you to know that it is a safe delivery. For the fact that you yourself is alive and your baby is alive, so it's a safe delivery. We should, time has come. The time has come for us to, for us to start thinking. Everything is not spiritual. I've made a video about that. Everything is not spiritual. And there is something I want to say before I forget it. You see, studies have shown that about 90% of women who gave birth to their previous babies, through CS, can actually have the normal delivery birth for the second one or for the subsequent one. But I just want to say something about that. Before you start saying, they said I can do this one, I can have the normal vaginal birth, you have to consider what led to the first CS. If it were that your baby was too big, if you really want to have the normal vaginal birth, you are going to start eating little. You eat little of everything. You try to limit the kind of things you eat, so that the weight of the baby will not be much. And preferably, personally, I will advise, if it's that you've done first CS, personally, it's not a professional opinion, I will even advise you finish it with that, because there's no point. I know of someone, she was a very close friend. We lost her when she was giving birth to I think second daughter. The first one was through CS. This second one, instead of having it through the same CS, she wanted a vaginal birth. But when she couldn't give birth that way, I think they've given her a lot of maybe whatever injections and all, she still couldn't do it. So they had to now recommend CS. And by that time excuse me, by that time she had become very weak. So after the whole procedure, she couldn't make it. She was able to hold the baby for like few seconds before she gave up the ghost. So this is why I am recommending, if it's that you have done this thing before, you should continue with that. The paramount thing here is your own safety and that of the baby. It doesn't matter what your pastor says. It doesn't matter what happened with the women of Hebrew. Like I said before, they didn't tell us whether all of them had vaginal birth. They didn't tell us whether some had their babies through CS. What they were just trying to buttress the fact that they received speed, that before these people could come. So it's possible some of them had this thing through CS. They still had it quickly before Pharaoh's men came. So it doesn't matter what anybody says to you. It doesn't matter what your pastor says. Everything is not spiritual. What matters is the safety of you and your baby. That safe delivery, that is the cocoa. I told you that you have a safe delivery when you is safe and your baby is safe. That is just the meaning of safe delivery. So don't let people confuse you. Don't let people tell you that you serve a living God. Therefore, you deliver like women of Hebrew. I don't have anything against Christianity. I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic. I have faith, and my faith can move mountain. But everything is not spiritual. Prayers is very good. They are very good, but they don't solve everything. There are some things that we should use our common sense to do. That's why God created us and gave us brain. We should use our brain sometimes. Don't let people confuse you. They will come and tell you to sow seed and see God do wonder for you. The Bible says somewhere in Sirach that you should patronize doctors, that it is God that gave them the wisdom with which they produce those drugs. So you see, everything is not spiritual. You are complaining, you have headache, you be praying kabashin. You see that headache, if you are not careful, is going to lead to your end. Although, sorry for digressing, but it's just, it's annoying sometimes how we can attribute everything to spirituality. It doesn't make sense. So the time has come for us to sit up, and take care of ourselves and do what is best for you and your baby. Please, it is very important. So if you have any question you want to ask, you can ask that under the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and help me share it so it will get to other women. Information is power. I keep saying that because it is true. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. So help me share the video, and if you've not subscribed, hit on that subscribe button and stay glued, because here we talk about everything talkable, ranging from love, sex to relationship and marriage. We are here to make your relationship get stronger. We are here to make it get to the permanent site. Then if you are married, we are here to make your marriage peaceful. We are here to make you enjoy the best marriage, because we talk about tips that will take your marriage to the next level. So if you've not subscribed, hit on that subscribe button and remember to share this video so it will get to others. Information is power. So that is all for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed evening. Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay. The last time I did this, I found it very difficult to end the video. So let me hope today will be different. This is actually my second time, so just help me and pray I find this thing very fast. It can be embarrassing. I'm sorry about that. So let me start trying to find there's nowhere the roots end here, nothing. So I really don't know how to find this again. So please forgive me. Let me see. I am yet to see this. I'm yet to see this. Okay, I can see about 2 persons joining. God bless you for joining. If you have any question, you can let me know.